Bitcoin is crashing. Okay guys, so here we are with another Bitcoin video, and we have a huge news announcement, guys. So Elon Musk has just crashed the price of Bitcoin. He tweeted out that Tesla would not be accepting Bitcoin anymore for its cars via Tesla. So we're going to talk a little bit about this. But before we get into the video, guys, I want to remind you guys to grab your free Bitcoin. Just click the links in the description below. You can sign up through BlockFi and get up to a $200 bonus and get free Bitcoin and earn 5% interest on your Bitcoin as well. Or for you guys out there that don't want to earn interest on your Bitcoin and you want to buy it from the safest overall marketplace and store it in the vault, you can check out Coinbase as well. If you click the link in the description, you receive $10 free in Bitcoin. So big huge news update. So Bitcoin actually hit a low of around $46,000. So it bounced off $46,000 support, guys. And wow, okay, so let's talk a little bit about what happened with Elon Musk. So if we go here to Twitter, we can see here I'm on Twitter. So Elon posted this tweet a couple of hours ago. It says Tesla and Bitcoin. So it says Tesla suspended vehicle purchasing using Bitcoin. We are concerned about rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining transactions, especially coal, which is the worst emissions of any fuel. Cryptocurrency is a good idea on many levels, and we believe it has a promising future, but this cannot come at a greater cost to the environment. Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin. We intend to use it for transactions soon as mining transitions to more sustainable energy. We're also looking at other cryptocurrencies that use less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy and transaction, guys. All right, so this is huge news, and as you can see here, this is huge news for the Bitcoin market in. So this is huge news, guys. So basically what's going on here is that basically people are dumping Bitcoin. So we saw the price absolutely tank. So Bitcoin is down around 12% today. So here's what I did. I ended up buying some on the dip. So I was I was watching basketball and stuff like that, watching NBA games. I didn't see Bitcoin dip to 46,000. So I bought some more around 49,000, 50, 51,000. But I think this is a nice discount from the previous high. So we're going to talk a little bit about this in general and where I think Bitcoin is going, and perhaps some of these alternative coins, these altcoins that Elon was referring to in his tweet, guys. Okay, so as you can see here, basically Bitcoin has had an amazing run over the last year. So if we take a look at the year chart, right? We take a look at the year chart. We can see that Bitcoin has had a phenomenal run up, guys. So, obviously, the price was just at around, around last year it was under 10K, and now we've hit quite a bit of resistance at around 60K. And with Elon's tweet, now we're back around support at around $50,000. But I still think that Bitcoin is definitely going to 100K, 200K based on the stock to flow model, guys. So, Bitcoin is an unstoppable force. And if you guys have listened to anything Michael Saylor has talked about, the CEO of MicroStrategy, it is basically the biggest invention since the internet, guys. So obviously Elon is probably, looking at the environmental costs of Bitcoin, but studies show that around 80% of all Bitcoin mining is done with renewable energy. So Bitcoin is still, only 11 or 12 years old. It's still a relatively new invention and things like that, and it's still invented in the 21st century. So usually most of these technologies that consume a ton of energy are basically based back in the 20th century. So Bitcoin is still a 21st century invention, and obviously we have to make more work to try to make Bitcoin maybe 98, 99% backed by renewable energy, and that would be obviously a great thing. But I'm still bullish about Bitcoin. I simply just bought some on the dip. And right now, I've gotten to the point now where every time I get paid, I just buy more Bitcoin. So I pretty much stopped trading it. So obviously, if you want to trade Bitcoin, you should probably use leverage, and you should start small, and you can use something like Bybit or something like that. You can check the links in the description if you're interested in that. But this doesn't really stop where Bitcoin is going long term. And if you take a look at the tweet that he mentioned, Tesla's not selling any of their Bitcoin. So, Tesla understands that Bitcoin's the future, but they're just basically, backing off it temporarily. And as you can see here, the tweet also mentions that cryptocurrency is a good idea on many levels. So this will only bring more exposure to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and this will just shake out some of the weaker hands that have basically been holding crypto, some of the people that just got in late to the bull market, and now they read the news about Tesla, and so they've been dumping their coin. But I still think that Bitcoin is definitely something you don't want to think about on a 1 or 2 month time frame. You want to think about it over the next 5 to 10 years, because it's digital gold. It has a phenomenal long-term compounded annual growth rate, and I just don't see anything better than Bitcoin replacing it. Now, let's talk about some of these other alternative coins that Elon could be referring to. So let's back up, and we're going to take cryptocurrency rankings, and I'll give you guys some of my recommendations. Okay, so some of these altcoins that could possibly Tesla could possibly accepting. Well, I think obviously the most obvious is Dogecoin. So this is a coin that Elon Musk has been pumping over the last year, and according to him, it's a lot more energy. It's basically consumes a lot less energy than Bitcoin does. So that could be a possibility. And also Cardano. Cardano is a relatively new cryptocurrency that uses proof of stake. So it doesn't really consume as much energy because it doesn't require mining. Also XRP. XRP is another cryptocurrency that doesn't require mining. So, basically, a lot of these that are basically mined are going to consume the most energy. Cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and so some of these some of the ones that are a little bit older, but don't have as much mining. For example, Dogecoin has a fixed supply inflation rate, so they add 5 billion Dogecoins every year, so it doesn't consume nearly as much energy. So it's a potential that Tesla could be accepting Dogecoin, and that's probably the top candidate. Another one is Cardano. I think Cardano is a sleeper. And, it has a big supply, but not nearly as big a supply of Doge, and it doesn't have an inflationary increase every year. So I think probably Dogecoin and Cardano are the two best bets that Elon is referring to, but most likely it's going to be Dogecoin. So what does this mean for the crypto market? Well, basically Elon boosted Bitcoin's price back in February when he tweeted out that he was going to accept Bitcoin anyway. So basically we're still up from those levels. Bitcoin was just like 25,000 dollars, a few months ago. So if we take a look at that chart, what I'm talking about, if we go back here and take a look, back here around, right at the beginning of the year, as you can see here, Bitcoin is just around 26,000. So we're still up basically 100% since then. It's normal for people to take profits, and I think this is an excellent buying opportunity. I don't see Bitcoin going lower than around 46 or 45,000, simply because, remember, this is a global cryptocurrency, and a lot of countries are still using these worthless fiat dollars like pesos, and a lot of African currencies, Latin American currencies. And Bitcoin is really the opportunity to kind of get these people out of poverty. They really are basically trapped. Obviously, like African countries like the SAFA, they're really trapped by these government currencies, and Bitcoin is still going to be the best long-term solution. So just for guys, remember, Tesla is just one company. They're not representative of the entire, crypto market. Crypto is a global phenomenon, and I think a lot of the weak hands that are dumping Bitcoin, they don't understand what it is. They don't understand that Bitcoin is digital gold, and you don't dump gold just because one CEO says they're not going to be accepting it anymore. So I think this is an excellent buying opportunity, guys. I've been loading up here around 50K. I'm probably going to buy some more, and hopefully it dips down a lot lower, because we're not even done with this bull cycle, and I'm really looking forward to the next halving cycle in 2024. That's when we're really going to see Bitcoin probably hit 250, 500,000. So, there's still 10, 20, 30x upside long term. I would say, have diamond hands, guys. Don't get shaken out of your Bitcoin based on the news. Use this as a buying opportunity. Use this to accumulate more. Stay, passionate and stay fixed on your ideals, and don't let other people's opinions sway your behavior too much. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoy my channel, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos, and be sure to grab your free crypto. I recommend for you guys based especially in the United States, I recommend Coinbase and BlockFi. Those are my two favorite exchanges, so be sure to check out those links in the description below. So that's it. Until next time, guys, take care.